Hey guys, how are you doing? I hope you're having an amazing day and welcome to another video by SendWin.
So guys, in today's video we're going to talk about the top 16 softwares that you can use for managing your workforce, right? So without further ado, let's start the list. So the first extension that I'm going to keep, the first software that I keep on the top of the list is called SendWin. So what SendWin is, it's basically a multi-login, multi-user platform that you can use that you can use to log into multiple social media sites, and you can also share those sites. You can share those credentials. You can basically share the login pages of those social sites, or maybe it could be any other website, right? You can create multiple sessions for any website in the world, right? So you can basically share there, and when you have team working, basically if you're kind of an agency, or you're a market who has got its own social media handling team, so you can basically share their sessions with each of the workforce, right, with each of the employee there, without leaking your credentials, right? You don't have to share the username, you don't have to share the password, so everything just happens with a magic, just with a click of a button. You can share these sessions with them, and they can basically start managing your social media sites without ever knowing your credentials. So that is that cool. And basically when you can also manage your employees through this dashboard, because you gotta see like with whom you shared, who are accessing your sites and all. You get basically various all these things, right, all these parameters that you can look after. And next, it's basically a self-hosted, it based on cloud servers, and basically it's a really a cool tool. And perhaps I definitely I myself personally use this tool, and I personally love this tool. It's really that great, and I'm pretty much sure when you start using SendWin, you're gonna love it too, because it makes your life so much easier, right? You can check out this video where I talk about how SendWin is worth it, how does it make your life quite easier. Perhaps it's a browser extension, let me tell you, and it's available for Chrome, and then Firefox, and also for Microsoft Edge. So if you're using any of these three browsers, you can go ahead and you can basically install this browser extension, and you can basically start making your life easy with SendWin, right? And let me tell you, it's totally free, right? It's totally free, so you can basically take you can take the advantage of it because it's totally free. Perhaps it's a great tool. So the next extension that I have for you today is called Scheduler. So Scheduler is basically a workforce management system for field and desk teams. As you can see, we have the screenshot attached here. Basically, I'm also going to share this document with you. Basically, what we're going to do is we're going to share you the complete blog post that deals with this topic, so you can basically have a read there, and you can also check out this website from there. These are all clickable links, so basically you can get an idea and overview regarding this, right? So Scheduler is another great tool. As I already told you, it's a workforce management system, and you can basically add up your employees, add up your teams, you can assign them work, you can also assign them deadlines, and basically you can do all of this, right? You can set up your business priorities or any other work schedule, right? Like you can assign them a duty that you need to be present in between your working hours. It could be like 8 to 5, or maybe like 8 to 4, 9 to 5, whatever the time slot is, you basically assign them, and this gets super easy and handy with Scheduler, right? So Scheduler basically has got a ton of features that you can read out. I'm not gonna stretch out this video by reading out each and every feature, so you can basically go ahead, check out the blog post, check out this, and you can have a great read on this, right? So let me just tell you that it's available for Windows, Mac, Linux, web browser as an extension, and Android, iPhone, iPad, anywhere, right? Any device, any browser that you're using, you can get this, right? You can get this, right? All cool. So next, what we have is called Bamboo HR. So Bamboo HR is another HR workforce management system. So you have great as you can see this screenshot attached here, you can have basically all those data parameters and basically analytical report based on it, right? So this is really cool because it just helps you to the software helps you to customize the processes, handle recruiting, then give out the performance appraisals, manage requests for a leave of absence. You can basically manage your entire workforce. You don't have to look out anywhere else when you have got this software. Basically everything, all your organization management it gets super handy. Everything gets digitalized, everything gets online, and you don't have to worry about someone coming to you personally in order to submit a leave application and also. So basically, this software just makes your life super easy. You can also send out offer letters to the candidates who get selected, who get shortlisted to work in your company. You can basically just send them the offer letters, right, all from one single dashboard, right. However, it's a bit pricey. It comes at a cost of $4.95, per employee per month. So it's a bit pricey here, but it's definitely worth it. The next software that we have on our list is called Bitrix24. You might have definitely heard of Bitrix24. It's a free software. It's a free CRM software. Perhaps you also got the workforce management process included here. So basically what you can do is, when you're using Bitrix24, you can add all of your employees, you can add all of your team members, you can have all this cool stuff. You can send SMSs, you can send emails with subscription renewal notices, as you mentioned here. You can also distribute the leads. The flex says that you can also distribute the leads here according to geography, based on their geographical locations, based on the country they're residing in. So you can basically distribute the leads, and you can upsell the customers who have already purchased something for you. So you can do a lot with Bitrix24. You definitely need to check out Bitrix24. It's free and it's really cool, right? And it's also available as a web extension for Mac OS and Windows, iPad, iPhone, Apple, even for Apple Watch, right? So this is really cool, and also for Android. So it's a must-have. Definitely go check it out if you are low on budget. Bitrix24 is the answer for you. So the next software that I have for you today is called Dayforce. So Dayforce is a human capital management and workforce management platform. So what basically it does, it's just the same as any other HR management software, but what happens here is that you are able to access and audit the data during the pay cycle, so you can ensure that more accurate payrolls. So what this means is that you can check out the employees' payrolls during the pay cycle, what amounts it has to be disbursed from your end, and how much amount do they receive, do have to receive, or if there are any bonuses included, or is there any deductions and all. So you basically can check out all of them, so you can have more accurate payrolls, right? So next is keep employee records, and you can keep employee records regarding each and every employee. So you can have complete biodata of them stored in this one single platform. So that's really cool. And then you can also create schedules, just like you assign them a schedule that they have to work between, like 9 to 5 or 8 to 4, whatever the time schedule is. So you basically can assign them to. So basically you can also take attendance, track time, and it has got a lot more to offer, right? So you can also check out this Dayforce. It's really cool. All right, so it's not the information of pricing is not available publicly. So basically you have to get in touch with them to get a code for this. So okay, you can check out basically their website. You can basically check out their website, and you will be getting all those required info. So now this next software that I have for you is called UKG Dimensions. It's a global workforce management software. UKG, as you can see, it has got a super handy dashboard. It looks really cool. And with the UKG Dimensions, you will be able to have separate ways of tracking time and attendance for salary and hourly employed. So there's a difference between salaried and hourly employees. So basically you can have two kinds of employees working for you. One that works on a fixed monthly salary, and the other one could be one that charges you per hour basis. So these are the two types of employees that you get. So you can have separate tracking time and their attendance too. So this is really something innovative and something really that sounds good. And next we have manage employee schedules. So you can also manage your employee schedules, like what we already discussed about their working time, hourly shifts, and then you can also manage the employee attendance. By attendance you mean the absence, the presence, or they're on a sick leave, or they take a paid leave. So you can basically also manage all of this. And you can also have brief data analytics based on the HR performance. So this is really great, which I'd say. So you can basically check out UKG, and also the pricing here is not available publicly, so you have to contact them personally to get a code for their for subscribing to their software. So the next software that I have on the list is called Fire. It's a cloud-based call center software. So it is basically for calling if you have a telesupport team working for you, then you can definitely check out this software, because this allows you to speed up your calls, because you have a very predictive dialer that helps your agents dial numbers and makes call faster, and call blending option that helps you to combine your inbound calls with outbound campaigns, and custom forms that speed up the process and getting the information needed. So it basically means that if you have ever been to a customer support, that when you receive inbound calls, there's a lot of hassle. The executive has to deal with a lot of customers every single day. So if they have got all those templates installed right in the dialer, so the life gets super easy. So this software basically allows you to customize the dialer and basically have all those options added, all those forms, all those required questions added, so that your employees don't have to, the executives don't have to look for their notepads or any other ways where they have kept all those notes. So this is really cool. Perhaps this will really help you boost up the productivity, boost up their workflow, and this is gonna make help managing the workforce really better way. So definitely check out Dial Fire. It is a bit pricey, but however it is gonna really help you out, right? So it's just available as a web, it's just a web software that you have to log in through your browser. Of course, the dialers work only on browsers. These don't come as separate softwares. Okay, so the next software that I have for you is called Deputy. So Deputy is another workforce management platform that's focused on employee engagement, right? So it has got a really engaging dashboard that you can see on your screen, and it's a great workforce tool that lets you handle workforce by managing improvements in the department of employee engagement. So how does it get more employee engagement? So they've answered it in a better way, saying it helps you build better work schedules, record working hours, and verify employees' timesheets, track time during shifts, allow shift swapping, manage performance rating and feedback, and improve workplace communication. So basically, these are the ways that help your employees to get more engaging with your company. They can basically, they can swap shifts, which means, shift swapping means they can, have it, the employees can, talk with themselves and basically, swap their shifts. Right, someone has got a shift of maybe 8 to 4, and someone has got a shift from like 12 to 8. So what they can do is they can basically swap their shifts. The one with 8 to 5, 8 to 4 goes in the shift of 12 to 8, and the one in the 12 to 8 shift comes to 8 to 4 shift. So this is what we call shift swapping. So basically they can do all of these things, right? And this is also available for web, iPhone, iPad, Apple Watch, and Android. We don't have for Windows or Mac, because it's a web-based software that you can use. Alright, so the price starts at just $2.5 per user per month, and it gets a bit pricey, so you must maybe you can keep this on your list, but I don't really recommend you going for this, right? So the next one that we have is called Nice Workforce Management Suite. So it's another workforce management tool, as you know. So Nice WFM is an intelligent, cloud-based workforce management platform. This software focuses on, number one, it improves your long-term hiring plans. Then it prevents overstaffing or understaffing in your company. So this is really cool, because you need to have the right number of people working in your company at the right time and doing the right job. So definitely you have to take care of overstaffing and understaffing, right? Next, you can also allow agents to choose their preferred schedules. Then you can have manage employee absences, motivate agents by choosing top performers, and allow agents to change shifts themselves. So basically, this is really cool thing. And next, it's available for web, then Windows, iPhone, iPad, Android, and all those good platforms, as you know. And pricing, for the pricing, you definitely have to contact them just to get a custom pricing for yourself. So the next one we have is called Payroll City. So Payroll City is HR and payroll tool set. Okay, so this software basically lets you to automate the payroll process and stay compliant with taxes, track time and attendance, create and edit schedules, use compliance dashboard to keep up with the compliance data, manage recruiting and onboard processes. Next, we have provide employees with regular feedback and help employees to get early wages with on-demand payment. So this is really something cool. If your employees sometimes happen to have a kind of an urgency to get a payment, they can basically make a request to this platform, and will be able to pay their the due wage in on that given date, right? So this is really cool, and this is really a helpful software. I definitely recommend using softwares like this that give you more edge over your business operations. And so this is really cool, but however, this is a bit pricey because it comes at a cost of $2 to $4 per month, or contractor per month. So this is a bit pricey, but however, if you got a lot of employees, so this can come too costly. But however, it's convenient because $2 to $4 per month per employee is something that you can afford, and you can basically get it. But however, let me tell you that it is available only for Android, iPad, and iPhone. Basically, it's something that can be operated only using your mobile phones. Okay. So the next software that I have for you is called ADP. Alright, so ADP is Human Capital Management Solution, and it's cloud-based software. And this is the crucial options for ADP are, it basically allows you to have time and attendance tracking, creating schedules and reviewing actual versus scheduled hours, managing employee benefits and business insurance, retirement services and planning, and outsourcing some or all of your HR duties. So basically these are some things that you can do with ADP. And if you're running a small business up to 50 employees, the most suitable choice for you is the run powered by ADP. All right, so it's another a shorter version of ADP that you can get, that you can get, and it would prove to be a better choice for you. All right, so the pricing here is a bit too pricey, right? So I really don't recommend you using this software, but you can definitely have it on your list. And it's available for Android, iPhone, iPad, Apple Watch, or iMessage too, right? So you can basically have this on your list, but I definitely don't recommend you. Alright, so the next software on our list is called Humanity. Humanity is employee schedule software. Alright, so it's a tool that you can basically schedule the shifts of your employees, which time they should be working, and what should be their shift, and all. You can basically have all this done through this platform. It's a bit pricey when it comes to cost, because it comes at a cost of $3 per user per month, and just for a scheduling purpose, scheduling shifts, this is not something that I'd recommend you using. All right, so the next software that we're going to discuss today is called Rippling. And Rippling is among the top employee management softwares on the market. So what this allows you to do is it can approve and run payroll for your employees and contractors. It can create custom PTO policy for your company, so the workers can easily request the time off. Okay, so next is custom reports. You can manage all employee benefits, like the health insurance, dental insurance, it could be, or anything else. Like you can give them housing benefits and all. So you can basically manage all of this from one dashboard, and you can keep all the relevant information in one place, which means you can keep all the employee data secured in one single place. So it comes at a cost of $8 a month per user. A bit too much costly, so I won't recommend you using it. It's too much of costly, it would cost you more on your budget, so I definitely don't recommend you using this. Alright, so with this we come to the next software, which is called the Payroll. Okay, Payroll is another HCM software. HCM software, and is also used to manage the payroll and workforce. So with Payroll, you'll be able to review and store employee information in one place, like all the other employee management software allows you to do. Next, you have employees update their personal data on their own. Okay, so if someone has has to change their name, or has to change their address or phone number, they can do that on their own. Next, you have take care of the recruiting and onboard tasks. And next, track the time of your employees punching in, punching out. Okay, basically having a attendance for the same, right? So next is get the employee feedback by creating pulse surveys. You can also take employee feedback, so this is really cool. And you can also, basically create the schedule, so you can also monitor the costs and all. Basically you can do all of this. But however, you know you have a cost, of it's like $99 monthly plus $5 per employee per month. So it's a bit more costly, and I don't recommend to you going with this option, because you have to incur a $99 cost, monthly, plus you have to also incur $5 per employee cost, which is added with the $99. So I don't really recommend to you. All right, so you can basically choose from the other options that we have discussed today. All right, so with this we will be discussing the next software that's called 59. Right, so 59 is a cloud contact center solutions. All right, so it's what it enables you to do is, all the agents, all the customer support executives can use a single screen to do their job, because all the applications are shown in one place. Then customers can get connected with live agents. It basically allows you to add the feature to get in touch with the chat support, live chat support. And then you have managers can collect customer satisfaction feedback. Leaders can use CRM integrations with apps like Salesforce, ServiceNow, Microsoft, Oracle, Zendesk, etc. These are popular CRM softwares. And basically you can also integrate this software with all of this CRM softwares to make your task a lot more easier. And next, managers can create games that will motivate agents, plus you'll reward the productivity this way. So this is another cool thing that you can do, to basically have better workforce management for your organization. But however, it comes at a cost of $100 a month. If that's convenient for you, I definitely recommend you going with it. But however, it's totally dependent on you which software works the best for you, right? So the next software that I have for you today is called Workday HCM. It's another human resource management software, and it will enable you to handle employee payroll, submit and analyze your expenses, manage compensation and benefits of your employees, track time, checking in, checking out, track employee absence, and automate repetitive tasks, etc. However, the pricing isn't clearly mentioned on the site, so you have to contact them personally to get a quote. And perhaps with this we end the list of 16 such software that you can use to manage your workforce. I know this video has got stretched out a lot, but however, I know that you have definitely come to know about all these 16 cool extensions that you can use, to manage your workforce. SendWin is a free tool, so definitely go ahead, install SendWin. All links are there in the description. You can go ahead, install them, make your life easier. So I'll see you in some other video with a new topic. So till then,
Take care and bye bye.